Hey Mal, it's Dad. Just wanted to see how you're doing. Love you. Call me back.
Hey, Dad.
Hey sweetie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I can't wait for you guys to come out. I've missed you guys a lot.
Oh, well, we missed you too.
It's kind of crazy that I wasn't really able to see you guys after the World Cup, and it just got me thinking of my whole soccer career and where I am now and just where I started. And do you remember just my first soccer game and how crazy it's been?
Yeah, I do. It's been a long road.
When did you realize that I wanted to be a professional soccer player?
You remember the time we had the trampoline in the backyard?
Yeah.
And you were kicking the ball through the little opening to get into the trampoline? That was the moment when I knew that this could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Because you did it 10 out of 10 times, and you were just laughing, and I'm like, that was lucky. That was lucky. That was lucky. So I don't know. Both Mom and I saw a passion, and it just wasn't normal. Bree would kind of mess around with the soccer ball, but not even close to what you did. You always had a soccer ball at your feet.
Yeah. Do you remember what the biggest difference between me and Bree growing up was?
I think Bree was, kind of the better athlete. I think you were the more focused athlete.
Yeah. I've accepted that.
No, but you were just dead set on, wanting to, as you always said, be the best in the world. So question, because I remember with you growing up, you always had this thing for Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Well, have you ever seen him play? Probably not, because you didn't really watch soccer. Well, maybe.
Let me see, golf or soccer? Golf or soccer?
Yeah, you would watch golf.
I'm just kidding.
I've told you this before, that soccer makes me feel free and creative, and that's exactly how he plays, is this free and creative style of play. And so, I mean, he's been an inspiration of mine. Maybe you should watch him.
Maybe I will.
Why were sports so important for our whole family?
Mom and I, we never wanted to be that type of parent to where we forced anything on you guys. But I remember, there were some times when you guys would have a really hard practice, and we were like, you're crying to the wrong two people, because Mom was a marathon runner, and I ran track, so it was kind of like my warm up was horrible, and I would puke after my warm up and then have to have a whole nother 2 hours of track practice. So
Yeah.
So I don't think
you
there
guys
was
didn't
any.
really have much sympathy.
Yeah, there was no sympathy from Mom and I. We were just kind of like, if this is what you guys want to do, and if this is the level you want to do it at, then just do it.
When me and Bree would be playing bad or whatever, and all you would say is,
"Come on, Mal." Yeah.
Round of 16 game, we were walking out, and all I heard, literally out of all the crowd noise, all I heard was, "Come on, Mal," and I just started laughing. Because I know now it's as a joke. Yeah. But it kind of gets me going. So I know the whole decision of me going to college or going pro, how big of a decision that was for me. I never really asked you and Mom, did you guys ever have any worries?
There was a time when I remember you did call, and you were like, I don't know if I can do this. And, honestly, Mom and I were concerned, because out of everything you've ever been through, we've never heard you say, I don't know if I can do this. We were kind of like, okay, we need to step in as Mom and Dad again and do whatever we need to do to help her achieve her goals. But you know, and honestly, it was one of those things to where we sat down and we were like, look, you know, give the girl a fair shake. She's just out of high school. She's never done her own laundry, never cooked by herself, never done a lot of
Whoa,
things.
whoa, wait. What about do your own laundry? Actually, Mom would do my laundry.
Yeah.
But I would
okay.
be able to like whip up some like mac and cheese or something.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're a pro athlete. You can't live on mac and cheese. So.
True. Were you just as nervous for my first professional game as you were for my first game with the U.S. team?
That kind of thought crossed my head, like, oh my God, don't screw up. But
I was saying the same.
but it was funny though. You know, you got in, and it was probably one of the most electrifying, proudest moments that Mom and I have ever had, to see you score that first goal. And honestly, it happened so quick. We were like, you know, and the two girls that we were talking to, they were like, you know, just hugging us and everything. And I'm like, okay, you know, the U.S. scored. And they were like, no, your daughter Mal scored. And we didn't even know until we saw it on the replay. So.
Typical. Do you remember when I was in 6th grade though, and I wrote in my yearbook that I wanted to be a professional soccer player and be on Team USA?
It's funny because Mom and I thought about that, and it was just kind of like, okay, you know, that's one of her dreams or whatever. And, you know, wow, here you are now. Go figure.
I want to know, like, what has your proudest moment, what has it been?
You know, honestly, and Mom and I have talked about this, our proudest moment, it's not a soccer moment. It's that you are still who you are. And, you know, you're just Mal. I mean, we say it all the time. You're just, you know, people ask us, and I'm like, yeah, she hasn't changed. She's the same old Mal. You know, she just has to sign autographs now. But I think that's what a lot of people don't see, is the personal side, to where, you know, you're just a genuine, you know, next door kid that, you know, went to Mountain Vista High School in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, and had a dream.
And VHS.
All right.
All right, Dad. Well, I'm excited to see you.
Yeah, I love you.
Okay, love you too.
All right.
Okay, bye.